Hey, it's Tree, and I'm back for another video. So on this day, I worked on pages 12 through 13, the line art, and this is chapter 2. You can read my comic Wakefield on Webtoons and Tapas from beginning to whatever current pages I'm publishing, which is usually on Fridays. Today, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update. 6 months ago, I set some goals. Last time I talked about whether they should matter, and so this video is going to talk about how I did on those goals I set 6 months ago. So the goals I talked about in this video, I kind of wrote them down and then I evaluated them because it helps my brain a little bit because I don't want to get off topic. And there's some good things that I did and some bad things. But again, maybe I set some goals that didn't really mean enough to me. I don't know. I know there definitely was some goals in there that I set that were crazy, maybe unrealistic goals. So let's talk a little bit. So the very first goal that I set was that I wanted to update my comics more. And I can say I did that, but also I didn't do that. So in the time since then, I have uploaded TreeSpright doodles 3 times over this year so far, and I have only one more comic in the works. I don't have any more. So I updated it more, but also that's a small amount. For Wakefield, I've uploaded it 12 times since I set that goal. And I have 5 updates scheduled. So that's more updates ready. And I have 3 currently in the works. And I've been planning in progress for some more comics because I talked very briefly about whether or not Sunny was going to write more or not for Wakefield. And yeah, I've done some planning on some new projects, but I haven't started illustrating anything. And by that I mean I haven't started making comic pages. I've illustrated a little bit, character designs, things like that, but yeah. But if you compare how many times I've updated TreeSpright to the times I've updated Wakefield, it's not that much. I think one of the reasons why I haven't updated TreeSpright doodles that much is just because I haven't really had any more ideas. Like I said, I have one more in the works, but after that, I don't know. Another goal that I set is that I wanted to finish volume 1 this year, and right now I have 6 pages, if you don't count the ones I'm working on currently. And that's just for chapter 4, but I haven't thumbnailed chapter 5, but that's the final chapter for volume 1, so I feel like I'm very much in schedule to finish it this year. Knock on wood. If nothing bad happens to me, it should be done. Another goal was that I didn't really know how much Sunny was writing, what the writing schedule was like, and I said that I possibly wanted to finish a second volume, but Sunny's still writing volume 2, and in fact they're writing a Halloween special too, so I don't really know when volume 2 is going to be ready, and I don't know when the special is going to be ready either within the next 6 months. So but then again, I'd rather Sunny take their time writing it and making it as good as they can instead of rushing it. But I definitely have other things to work on in the meantime, so it's not like I'm in trouble. I don't know if you'd consider this unrealistic or not, but I thought it would be nice if I could get more subscribers on on Wakefield and my TreeSpright doodles, so let's talk about that a little bit. For Wakefield, on Tapas, I had 15 subscribers, and now I have 20. And on Webtoons, I had 5, but now I have 12. So basically, I've gained 5 more subs on Tapas, and I've gained like 7 on Webtoons, for like a total of 32 people that are currently subscribed and maybe reading Wakefield every week when it uploads. Now again, for TreeSpright, I haven't been updating it that often, and people aren't going to subscribe to a series that doesn't update regularly. That's just kind of how it is. So, on Tapas, TreeSpright had 6, but now I only have 5, so somebody unsubscribed. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't update it regularly. And like I said, nobody's going to subscribe if you don't upload regularly. And if I'm not promoting the series that much, nobody's going to subscribe. And that's valid. I'm not expecting anything when I say I want more subscribers or anything like that. I feel like I'm rambling and stuff now. But on Webtoons, TreeSpright had 4. But now TreeSpright has 7, so that's an increase of like 3 new subscribers on that. So in total, that's probably like a 2-person increase over the last 6 months, which is pretty good for a comic that's only uploaded like 3 times over this year. Because like I said, I'm not expecting anything. The next goal is that I wanted to finish some writing stuff. And I said I wanted to write several volumes of my Pokemon story, and I said I wanted to finish my novel draft, and I wanted to write more short stories, and yeah, all of that didn't pan out that very well. I've planned some stuff out on paper that I want to do, but I haven't been writing lately. In particular, on my novel project, I need to plan some more because the villain's not very fleshed out. They need to be more fleshed out. And so I've kind of been avoiding writing because I don't really want to deal with that in my brain right now, but I'm going to have to. So yeah, I haven't been writing, but I have plans, and that's where I need to fix some things. Another thing that I wrote down is that I wanted to make more side Wakefield content. So basically, I wanted to be able to promote my comics and stuff more on social media. So like making little doodles of my OCs, maybe making some TikToks. And I've done a couple of that, but I've been really slacking lately. So that's definitely something I need to do more often, because if you want more readers, you need to promote it on other sites. Because Wakefield, not Wakefield, but Webtoons and Tapas, they don't really do that for you. I feel like they're more oriented to like premium content where they like hire people to make it. And so if you want to promote your comics on those sites alone, it's going to be very hard. And that kind of deals with the whole like writing the more subscribers thing. So I definitely need to get on that. Another thing that I wrote down was that like I wanted to work on my Harper Wakefield volume, but I haven't really worked on that either because like my novel story, I got stuck on some details, but I had a new idea that I'm going to need to play around with. And again, like it's part of the whole that like I need to better flesh out the villain. So that's probably what I'll be doing with those 2 projects before I make anything new. But I definitely feel like with these goals, drawing wise, I did very good. I'd say I didn't do so good on like social media drawing stuff, like side stuff. But other than that, I did really good. And then writing wise, I kind of failed a little bit, but I guess you could consider planning part of the writing, but I'm not. And yeah, that's how I did on my goals. Let me know how you're doing on your goals, if you set any for the new year. And subscribe if you like to listen to me ramble. And I will see you next time.